Hi everyone, hi YouTube world. Welcome back to my channel, Warren Canonigo, and you're watching my life icons. I'm so excited because I'm doing another first in my channel, and that is I'm virtually in New Zealand right now in Kiwi Nation because my guest, who is my friend, is now based in New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss MAEFLOR PALIOTA. Hi, Ma'am MAEFLOR.
Hi, Sir Warren. It's good afternoon in here. Oh no, it's good evening. It's already 6:59 in here.
And it's
Yeah.
1:59 p.m. here. Good afternoon from the Philippines. Good evening from you.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm a bit tense.
Yes, I know you are, but thank you because we're making this possible. And
Yes, of course.
let's go back to the day when I had to request if I could call you in
Mm-hmm.
Messenger because I want to tell you something. And then when you
Yeah.
that I want my subscribers and my viewers to experience New Zealand at least in a form of this, virtual interview. What was your initial reaction?
Um, yes, I really wanted to say yes immediately, directly. And I am also very excited to share with you some of the beautiful spots here in New Zealand and also my experience here. So
Um,
that's why I never hesitated to say yes to you.
Anyway, Ma'am Mayflower, for those who
Yeah.
don't know, Ma'am Mayflower and I are friends because we're colleagues at the Department of Education, Toledo City Division. We're both English teachers, so we became really close because of the seminars and all. But she needed to go to New Zealand. So I'd like to ask you, Ma'am Mayflower, what are
Okay.
some of the things that you miss about the Philippines?
Oh yeah, one of the things, the first one, the food in our country. I really miss all the food in our country, Sir War, because here in New Zealand they have it's like a different taste. In the Philippines, if it's sweet, it's really sweet,
Hmm?
right? And then if it's salty, it's really salty. In here, it's like, and it's just so of everything. It's not that sweet, it's not that salty. Yeah, so
Having
yeah,
said
I
that,
really miss the food.
I believe you really, how do you call this, put on an effort to prepare Filipino food for you and your family in New Zealand.
Yes,
Uh,
yes,
and
yeah.
is it
And
possible
also,
to prepare
mhm,
Filipino food there? Is it possible?
yeah, it is possible, Sir Warren, because we also have a lot of Asian markets in here.
Mm.
Yeah, where we can buy snacks like ding dong, cheese rings, and
Oh,
then Filipino style, the spaghetti sauce Del Monte. We also have a lot of those stuffs in here. Yeah.
so so let's now go to the part when you had to step down from the plane and
Mm-hmm.
pass by the airport and then go out of the airport. What are two similarities that you recognize? Similarities between the Philippines and New Zealand, and the differences that you felt right away when you stepped down from the plane or when you went
Okay.
out of the airport.
Okay, so I'll start with the similarities first. So I think Philippines and NZ both have wonderful people. So when I went out of the plane and then met Kiwis, yeah, they all have those welcoming auras, and then they all wear that smile on their
Wow.
faces.
So you felt the
Yeah.
hospitality and the warmth, the
Yes.
of the people.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
what have you noticed? If you can just guesstimate, do you see mostly Caucasian Kiwis, the Polynesian or the Maori Kiwis, or you see mostly Filipinos? What's the
Um, I think there are already a lot of Filipinos in here, Sir Warren, compared to the previous years. Yeah, especially here in the city where I'm living. I'm here in Christchurch. So there are really a lot of Filipinos in here.
area, Ma'am Miss Mayfloor, at least in your area, Filipinos are visible.
Yes. Yeah.
Much visible.
Everywhere you go here, you can really see a lot of kabayans. And then you will really know that it's a Filipino that you're seeing. So you just say the smile and then, hi, kabayan, or you just say like that, even if we don't know them. Yeah.
Speaking of Kiwis, I
Yep.
before this interview, I did my homework.
Yeah. Wow.
That's why New Zealand is associated with the word kiwi.
Yep.
And I found out from my research that kiwi is a kind of flightless bird. It's flightless because they're very small wings. That sometimes you don't see
Yes.
it's underneath their bristles or their feathers. And the reason why it's
Yes.
associated, that bird is a national symbol because it is endemic in New Zealand. But in history, as far as my research is concerned, the very first
Mm-hmm.
group of people called Kiwis are the New Zealand soldiers. And now
Uh,
it's already connected to everything New Zealand, from food to the Kiwi foods, Kiwi citizen, Kiwi whatever. What do you know
yeah.
about the word Kiwi?
Oh yeah.
Reading.
What I've known about it, Sir War, is that before the first people who came here in the island are the Maoris, and I think they also originated from Malaysian or Indonesian or somewhat Polynesian races. And so when they arrived here, yeah, they have a very high regard for kiwi birds, the one that you said, that kind of bird. So that's why until now it's also already associated with everything in New Zealand. Yeah. So kiwi fruit, yeah. New Zealanders are called kiwis, yeah.
And I also understood then that the reason why New Zealand is dominantly Caucasian, it's because it was colonized by Britain for
Yes.
years. And the
Yes, Sir
reason why you
Warren.
see dark-skinned New Zealand or Kiwis, it's because you have the Maoris, then you have the Filipinos.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
the main language there, the official language is English and Maori, official languages. Right?
Yes, English and
Another memorable experience with the Maori language or Maori culture or immersion experience.
okay. Yeah, I think I had just a little of it when I was given the chance to work in my daughter's school. Yeah, she is in Catholic Cathedral College. Yeah, it's just like a 10-minute walk from the house, Sir Warren. Yeah. So I was given there a chance. Actually, I wasn't planning to apply as a librarian in there. So when I get to when she came here in New Zealand, after 3 days from our flight, I took her to the school because she had a schedule for the interview with the principal at the time, and then I have to accompany her there. So I was thinking I'll be waiting outside of the principal's room, principal's office, but the principal told me that you can come in so that she can have like someone to support her during her interview. Oh, okay. So it's like that. Okay. So we were two in there sitting, and then there were two principals, principal and the deputy principal, interviewing her. And when she mentioned that, yeah, my mom used to, she was asked, what's the name of your school in the Philippines? And then she said, it's Don Andres Soriano National High School. And then it's where my mom taught before. So because of that phrase, the principal, switched his attention to me, and then he said, oh, so you were an English teacher in the Philippines? And then I said, yes. So, and then that time he also interviewed me. Oh my god, I was thinking it was only my daughter who will be interviewed at that time, and then he also interviewed me, and then he said, if you are interested, yeah, you can apply as a librarian here in the school because they are looking for a librarian position. And then after that, he can help me in 2 or 3 years time. He can help me sort my papers so I can also teach in the college. Yeah, at the time. So yeah, I took the opportunity. Yeah, because it is really a rare opportunity. It is really a rare offer because most of the people here, Sir Warren, are who came here are wives or girlfriends or partners of what do you call that, people who came here as work visa for work visa. So most of the time, the job offers here are only for factories or stores. So I decided to go for the offer. It's a rare one. So when I was there, um, as teacher aide, now we have to also learn part of the Maori language, just the basic ones. So like how to introduce yourself in Maori, yeah, like that.
Wow. You know what, Ma'am Fleur? I'm
Yeah.
pleased, and at the same time, I'm really inspired by your story. That in a developed country like New Zealand, and in a country with native English speakers, the kind of education that you have and your credentials that you have acquired in the Philippines have been respected.
But I didn't continue working in the library, Sir Warren, unfortunately, because I didn't find myself
You,
happy in there.
it was not your
Yeah.
forte, you know. So you had to switch careers.
Yes.
What's keeping you busy now?
Oh yeah. So after I worked in the library, I know when I came here, Sir Warren, I have to start from the very beginning. So when I came here last 2018, I had 1 month vacation because I need to prepare my bank account details, and then I have to open a bank account, and then my IRD here, Sir Warren, is same as like tax
Tax up.
tin number in the Philippines, like that. So after that, after a month of preparing those documents, I was already given the chance to work in a grocery store. It's a big store here in New Zealand. They call it New World. Yeah. So I worked there as a grocery assistant.
Oh,
Yeah, but it involves heavy lifting, Sir Warren. It's a very physical job. So I decided to stop and then look for another job. And then fortunately, after I stopped working at that particular job, like if I end there on a Friday, the next week Monday I have a new job already. Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm very lucky for that. And then the second job I had was as a room attendant in a hotel. So the hotel that I'm checking in right now, yeah, I used to work here before, only for 6 weeks, I think, because I'm not satisfied with the hours. It's only like 4 to 6 hours a day. I don't like it. I want to work 8 hours a day. Yeah. So after that, I shifted to another one, which is what do you call that? It's a mineral water factory.
Filling station or another.
No, it's a big factory that they make the caps, they make the bottles, and then
Okay.
yeah, yes, Sir Warren. They are like suppliers of big stores here and also in China. And then, unfortunately, after 6 months, I got redundant. Yeah, because there were problems in the company, and then they have to save, yeah, some of the people in there. And then I am one of those workers, new workers in there. So yeah,
So you were laid
I
off.
was. Yeah, we were laid off. A lot of us, mostly Filipinos, were laid off, and then only Chinese people were retained because the owner of that company was a Chinese. Yeah, so yeah. And then after that, I get to work in a pizza factory for like 2 months, and then the last is uh, my recent job now, which is in Scalar Up. Yeah, I am a process worker in that factory. Yeah.
So what do you mean by process worker?
Oh yeah, so I am assigned in the packing area, Sir Warren. So I think it's okay. I think it's okay to tell what our products are. So our products are gum boots and also liners. Liners are those are rubbers, Sir Warren, wherein you will use it for milking the cows. Yeah, because there are a lot of cows here. Yeah. So our company is a supplier of um, dairies or liners to farmers. Yeah. We have customers in America. We have it's all over the world actually. So it's a big company. Yeah. So when I say process worker, I trim the liners. Yeah, I trim excess parts of the liners and then check it if there is reject of it or not, and then pack it, and then yeah.
So you do the things that the machine or the robot could not do anymore.
Yes, 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 yeah.
Are you happy with
Yeah.
your current work?
I am very happy, Sir Warren. It's like a totally opposite kind of work that I had in the Philippines, wherein in there I just get to use my mind, my mouth. Yeah, yeah, most of the time. yeah, planning most of the time. But in here, it's a totally different one. Although it's a physical work, but I'm enjoying it. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to stress about paperwork anymore. So what I stress every morning is what to cook for my lunch,
That's just it.
or what to buy on the weekend, or where to go on the weekend.
So if
Yeah,
thinking about
yeah,
life after work or life outside,
yeah.
talk about your travel.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the places or tourist spots in New Zealand that you'd like to
Yep.
share to our viewers? Of course, we will show in the course of our conversation, we will show pictures of those travels. But what are some of those
Oh,
you would like to highlight, to mention?
yes. Yeah. I can, yeah, I've been to Queenstown. Are you familiar with that, Sir Warren?
Yeah.
It's a, yeah, it's a very beautiful place in there.
Is it a
Um,
city or a province or what?
yeah, it's a different city because we are here in Christchurch, and then Queenstown is a different city.
And it is famous for
Yes.
both local and international tourists.
Yes, Sir Warren.
Is it the
It's totally different here in Christchurch, Sir Warren, because here it's plain. I don't know. There are a lot of mountains, but it's the area is flat. Yeah, and then yeah. But in Queenstown, it's a different one. At this side, you can see the beach, and then at the center is the road, and then the other side are mountains. It's really very nice. And
there's
then they
no
also,
specific hotel or resort that you will go to. It's the city in general. It doesn't
yes, it's the city in general.
wow.
Yeah.
How, what else aside from Queenstown?
Yeah, Queenstown, and then I've been to Dunedin as well. Yeah, it's also another city. It's only like 5 or 6. Oh, yeah, yeah, 5 hour drive, 5 hours drive from, yeah, from Christchurch. And then it's also famous, Sir Warren, because like maybe 2 years ago, it's where the Cadbury factory was, yeah, situated.
Was
two
first
years ago.
the very first
Yes,
the very first.
yes, Sir Warren.
So
Yeah, yeah.
Cadbury is a Kiwi, how they call this? Kiwi established like company.
Yes, Sir Warren.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know now where they transferred the factory, because we went there. When I went there, it was already closed. And then now they are rebuilding the area for like maybe a hospital. Yeah, in Dunedin.
So what
Yeah.
else? Can you give me another?
Queenstown. Yeah, Dunedin. And then I've also been to Greymouth. Yeah.
What's
Yeah, it's, yeah, great.
that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's another city. It's like 5 hour drive from Christchurch, and then what you will enjoy there is the beach, and then they have this so-called pancake rocks, Sir Warren. It's really nice. It's, you can see the ocean. Yeah, you can see the beach, and then there are these rocks that are like pancakes. Yes, so nice. It's really nice, Sir Warren. Oh my God.
By the way, Mabay,
Yes.
winter,
Yeah.
when you traveled from Philippines to New Zealand,
Mm-hmm.
traveled, did you have to bring at least one winter coat or you didn't bring anything at all?
I didn't bring anything at all.
But
Yeah.
when you already arrived at the airport, you really felt the change in temperature.
Yes, really. So my partner brought, yeah, a thick jacket for me. It was still spring when I arrived here.
It's cold. It's not summer, so it's
Yeah.
cold. Still.
Yeah. So,
Bring umbrella. I mean,
uh-huh.
is umbrella you if you using the umbrella popular in New Zealand? Do you
No, it's not. So if Kiwis see someone bringing an umbrella during summer, they know it's Asian. Yeah.
so I understand, Ms. Mayflower, that you had to, of course, bring your daughter, who is now
Yep.
a high school student. Am I correct?
Yes, she's already in year 9.
In
Yeah.
year nine. So they have the K to 12 education system, the same way
Yes, they have.
here.
Yeah. But in our case, our term is grade, right? Grade 7, grade 8, grade 9. In here it's year 7, year 8, year 9. Yeah, until year 13. Yeah.
I see. And
Yes.
of course, you have your life partner there, so obviously you're not
Yes.
available emotionally anymore.
Uh, yeah.
Happy there. When was
Yes.
the last time? But he's also Filipino, right? So,
Yeah, he is
no
Filipino.
adjustment. At home in the household, there are no cultural adjustments to really bear.
Yes.
Well, I
Yes.
know, Miss Mayflower, that we don't really know what the future holds,
Yes.
but if you would be asked the question, do you still see yourself living in New Zealand for the next 5 years? What would be your answer?
Yeah, definitely. Yes, Sir Warren. Yeah, this is really a nice place in here. It's a lovely place. You will get to enjoy a lot of nature. Yeah. So I really like it. We are living in the city, but it seems like, yeah, I don't know, we are in the province, something like that. Because
Do you see yourself being a Kiwi citizen in the future? Are you planning
yes,
to
Sir
apply
Warren.
as a New
Yes.
Zealand citizen? Ah, okay.
Yes. I am already a resident in New Zealand last
There's such
month.
a thing as dual citizenship.
Yeah, there is, Sir Warren. But the first step is the residency. Yeah, so you have to apply for the residency. And then fortunately, I was granted last month. No, 2 months ago, I was granted my residency. So now I am working for my daughter's residency at this time.
So you did not really experience, New Zealand did not really experience that major problems like job loss,
Oh,
or
we did.
businesses. There's what
Yeah, there are still, yeah, the economy really dropped at the time during lockdown, Sir Warren. But the prime minister had this, I forgot how she called it. It's a scheme wherein they were loaning money to companies so that, yeah, I forgot the
they
term.
extended financial support to businesses.
Yes,
But the point
yes.
is,
So
the reason why it's really better in New Zealand is because you only had to experience or undergo the lockdown for 2 months. Unlike
yes.
wherein they had to do it for 6 months or 7 months. So, the economy
Yeah.
was really sabotaged. It was really ruined. So,
Yes.
all that's good to speak for. But again, a part of you is still really sad because you have family here in the Philippines.
Of course, I really worried about my family, my friends, and then sometimes when you hear sad news from a coworker, yeah, from a friend, yeah.
And before we end this interview, Ms. May Flora, thank you very much. I'd like
Hmm.
to ask you two questions. The first one is,
Okay.
second to the last question is, what
Hmm.
was your what was the life lesson that you have realized when you already started working in New Zealand before the COVID pandemic took its onset?
Hmm.
Second, the final question is, what's the life lesson that you have realized when the pandemic already happened?
I think for me, happiness is very important, Sir Warren. Yeah. I get to relate this lesson, this realization to my experience in the Philippines. So when I was in the Philippines, I get to have a good job. Yeah, and then it's a professional job, right? But then I wasn't really happy. You know, um, um, I didn't have the I how can I say it? um, I was unlucky with my previous marriage, although I have a good job in the Philippines. So when I decided to come here, my partner told me that if you will come here in New Zealand, you will not be teaching anymore, but um, you will be experiencing another kind of job. So like a sales girl, yeah, factory worker, something like that. So I took it over for. I think about it for. I thought about it for like 3 years before I decided to um, come here. Yeah, to give up my job in the Philippines and then come here. So what's the use of um, living my life in there when I'm not happy anymore? Yeah. So yeah, coming here in New Zealand is a new chapter for me. So when I arrived here, I always say to myself that I need to be doing the things that will make me happy,
Exactly.
because yeah,
I
yeah,
really,
because New Zealand has given me the second chance,
I
yeah, to be
agree with
happy.
what you said. It's really true that happiness is relative. You cannot
Yeah.
post the source of your happiness to other people in other people's
Yes.
lives because they have a different sort of happiness.
Yeah. And although I have just a very simple job in here, I don't work as a teacher anymore. I'm only a factory worker, but I'm really happy. I'm really happy doing my job, with my coworkers. And then when I get home, I can, still serve my partner and then my daughter. I can still have time to, talk to them, even though I'm tired. Yeah, so we get to spend more time together. So that's very important. Happiness for me is very important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you'll be happier, especially if you can also share your blessings
Yes,
to your
that's it.
family in the Philippines. You'll be the happiest
Yes,
person in the world.
indeed, truly.
And
Yes, Sir Warren.
what do you say about the pandemic? I mean, did it change your perspective about life, or it's still the
Yes.
same, or what changes did it bring you?
Oh, yeah. So, the pandemic have made me realize that um, life is very important. Yeah, you will never know who gets to have the virus. Yeah, so what's the use if you have a lot of money and then after that you will not be able to spend it? Yeah,
And
because
share it.
yeah, and share it, right? So yeah, for me life is very important, and then we have to take care of our health. Yeah, so it's really true that health is wealth. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Miss Mayflower. But I have a few questions for
Okay.
my just a
Oh,
quick question. What is your? I understand you're so biased, and your Filipino food is still your favorite. But I'd like to ask, what is your favorite kiwi dish? Like,
okay. Yeah. Also, excuse me. Here, Sir Warren, they have this so-called fish and chips.
okay, that's so British.
Yeah, are you familiar?
That's one thing that is left by the British colonizers there.
Oh yeah. Are you familiar with that? Yeah. It's fish. Yeah, battered fish with chips, and then you get to enjoy it with just a season of salt or mayonnaise. It's very delicious, Sir Warren. And trait that I really like from Kiwis, Sir Warren, is that they are never racists. Really, they are very open-minded about migrants. Yeah, so that's why I really like them.
So racial discrimination was never a problem in your.
Yeah, that's one of my fears when I arrived here. Yeah, but they're not. They're very kind. They are very willing to help. Yeah, yeah, they're
So
very
it's a
nice people.
friendly country for colored people.
Yes, Sir Warren. Yeah.
But you don't see a lot of Hispanics there.
No, I don't see a lot. Yeah.
Thank you, Mami Fleur, for
Yes.
making this possible. And thank you for choosing a very beautiful venue. I can see how they call that, and overlooking, how they call that. It's
Yes.
location is
How do you?
overlooking that city. Is it Christchurch?
Yeah.
Christchurch now.
Yes, this is Christchurch. We're in the city center, Sir
It's
Warren.
so dainty,
Fitting.
so clean, so neat. My
Yes. As in, you can never see garbage in the corner. It's very clean and it's very fresh, really.
I really hope, May Floor, that God will bless you more. I understand you
Thank
have a lot to
you.
spend, so that will make this possible. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you either in New Zealand if I'll have a chance to be there, or in the Philippines in
Yes,
future visits here.
of course, Sir Warren.
Um,
Yes.
of course, I'm so excited to already publish this episode, and thank you because
Yeah.
a lot of our viewers would learn from your experience, and I'm sure they also have questions about New Zealand that we and you have answered through this
Mm,
show. So thank you very much.
yeah.
God bless. Thank you, and bye
Thank
bye.
you too. Bye bye.